Hello and welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chris, back with another video. Today I'm going to go with a we're going to do a cranberry smoky eye tutorial. And I'm not going to ramble a whole lot. Let's just get right on into it, okay? I have nothing on my face. I've already moisturized my face and I have primer and my eyebrows are done. Did my eyebrows off camera only because eyebrows are an art and sometimes we don't always get them right. I still struggle from time to time. Like today, I have cousins instead of sisters. But we're going to rock out with it anyways. So, we're going to start off with color correcting. You always want to color correct if you have different like marks on your face or if you have hyperpigmentation like I do. I have dark circles around my eyes and around my lips. One of my favorite products to use is LA Girl Pro. And I have to say, for a product that is so cheap, this stuff works absolutely amazing. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit, and you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this product. A little bit under here and down around my mouth, and we're going to blend that in. You take a damp beauty blender. My beauty blender is already damp. So now we're just going to blend this in. And I'm shooting in my kitchen only because this is where I get the best light right now. I ordered my lights, my studio lights, but they have not come in yet. I have no idea what is taking so long, but oh well. I guess that's what happens when you order online, right? Now we're going to go ahead and, because as you see, I have areas where my eyes are and they sink in. So the trick is to fill that area. Now I know we're told even in school to always put your concealer on after your foundation. I'm here to tell you, you can definitely use concealer before your foundation and afterwards. Especially if you have areas under your eyes where they sink in. And I am using LA Girl Pro concealer, and this one is, what shade is this? I have no idea, but I will list it below. All the products I use today will be listed in the section below. And like I said, we're just going to put this in here because the trick is to fill this area. So, and put a little bit more. Because I did not get much sleep last night. My fiance was not feeling well. So, and sometimes men are babies. So he had me up half the night with him. So today my under eye circles are a little darker than normal. So they're going to need a little bit more love and attention. Alright, that just about does it. And see, that smooths in everything. Okay. And we can move on to our foundation. Now, I just bought this Born This Way by Too Faced in Caramel. And I have heard so much about it all over YouTube, and I have to be honest, I used it once yesterday and I thought it was amazing. So I guess you could say this is kind of a first impressions. Well, not really a first impressions, only because, oh, can't get the top off. Because I used it once yesterday. So we're going to play around with this a little bit. Take a pump and we're just going to put it in different spots. This looks pretty good, I have to say. I'm kind of really liking this. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to set it with a powder. Now, I have to say, out of all the different powders I have, I love L'Oreal True Match. This is just, to me, this is a holy grail. Wrong brush. See, this is what happens when you're taken out of your element. I have no idea where anything is. There we go. Bright brush. Now when you have the right color of your foundation, you don't need much powder to set it. Now we've all been there when we got the wrong color of foundation and we've had to use a ton of powder to try to warm it up, change the color, but that is not the case today. This was absolutely a perfect match. Oh Lord, I hope I am not coming down with a cold. Okay. You don't want to put too much on because you don't want it to look cakey. Alright. Now normally we go on to concealer from here, but one of the things I like to do is I like to do my eyes next, only because if there's any fallout, it'll catch it. So we're going to use a primer. Always use a primer on your eye. One, it makes the, see, I told you I can't find anything today. It makes the foundation, the eyeshadows look more pigmented and they last longer. And I am using the primer from LA Girl Pro, and I'm just going to blend this in. So now you want to get a transition color. You want to go for something that is kind of close to your skin, maybe a shade darker. I have another Real Techniques. This is a crease brush, and this is Nugget. I believe this is by NYX. Not quite sure, but I will make sure I have it listed below. And you just want to take this through your crease and up above just a little bit. Now I have hooded eyes, so I have to go a little bit above. I have like in between hooded eyes and not quite. I'm like in between. That's just like everything in my life. It's like half. So we're just blending this in. And this is our transition color. It'll make it easier to blend out the other eyeshadows that we put in. Sorry for this stumbling and loss of words. Like I said, I think I'm getting sick and I was up all night with my fiance. Love him to death, but Lord, when he's not feeling well, watch out. And he's gonna kill me when he sees this. So Marvin, I love you. Sorry, baby. So now we're gonna start with, we're gonna go with kind of a matte color. So this one is Rose Sacha Clatter, if I'm saying that right. And I'm only taking a concealer brush only because I just want to take this up a little bit. I just want to outline that outer V. Now I'm going to take another Real Techniques brush, and this is a small crease brush. And dip that back into the same color. And now I'm going to really go in. And I'm just going to blend this out. Now you can use tape. Normally you set it right here. So you can get that sharp, crisp look. But I'm kind of going for a messier look. So we're not going to do that. Now I'm going to take my Dark Rose bhcosmetics palette. And it does not have the name of the colors in here, but we're going to take this color right here. And we're going to put that, because I like to use lighter, then build up to darker. And we're not going to go all the way through. We're just going to go halfway up. And we're using the same brush. We're just darkening this outer bit. Okay, and I'm going to take a blending brush. And this is from bhcosmetics. This is number 6. And I'm just going to blend this a little more. Make sure this is all the way blended because you don't want any harsh lines. Now, this one is Sparkling Punch. I'm going to take that same brush and we're going to go over just a little bit from where that V is, and then we're going to put it in that V as well, right there in that corner. Now, the real trick here is to a good smoky eye, blend, blend, blend. I cannot say that enough. Blending is your best friend. Trust me. So I'm going to take that blending brush from bhcosmetics and I'm going to blend that in. So it all transitions into one. Okay. Now for let's see. You know what? I want to go for a kind of, I really want to take this up a notch, okay? So I'm going to dip into my Blush Nudes palette. And I'm going to take this one right here next to the kind of black, the very dark pink one. And take that. And spray some little water on it. Because when you wet these, it really brings out the color. You know what? I think I want to go a little crazy. And we're going to do this. I'm going to take this color right here, next to the gold one. With that same Real Techniques brush. I just love this brush. And we're going to put this in our outer V. I think one thing will take it up a notch. Normally I use black in the outer, like just on the very, very outer of all my smoky eyes, because I just think that takes it to the next level. Absolutely. So we're going to take another brush and we're going to use Smoke and Mirrors from the Tarte palette. Just dip it in there. Tap off all the excess and just put a little bit, because we're going to blend this out really. I think that looks wonderful. Yeah, that looks really, really good. Yep. See some areas that need to be blended a little bit more. Like I said, one of the things is blending is your best friend. Trust me. Now we're going to move on to concealer. And my favorite is LA Girl Pro, of course. But I also like the Physicians Formula. But we're going to stick with LA Girl right now. And I love a very bright okay. Now we're going to go and we're going to set it with my Holy Grail. None other than Sacha Buttercup. I used to like Van Eyne, but I would have to say I was watching Jackie Ann, and she just loves this product. So I was like, well, you know, she's one of my favorites I like to watch. So I said, let me try it. And was she right? Now we're just going to press this into right here. I'm just going to take a stippling brush and brush off right here and down my nose, because I don't want that to to sit too long. Okay, we're going to let that bake for a few minutes. And so we'll go back to the eyes, and we're going to put a little bit of eyeliner on, and this is my bhcosmetics, came in my bhcosmetics dark rose palette, and I have to say I love this highlighter. I mean this eyeliner. Okay, normally I would do a wing eyeliner, but not in the mood to do it really. And the way I'm going to tight line my top and bottom with this look, I just think it would be better. I mean, feel free to do a wing eyeliner, but I really love the way this eyeshadow is, and I don't want to really cover it too much, so that's okay. Now we are going to contour. Save the best for last. Now everybody contours in a different way. What you're comfortable with, I suggest stick with. Because what works for me may not work for you. So, and my contouring kit, I love this NYX palette. I know some people don't, some people do, but I do. So we're going to take the bottom one. And what you want to do is you want to use the middle of your ear as a reference point, and you want to come down. Tap off all the excess. Ooh. I am really struggling to talk today. And you want to come halfway down. Now you can, some people do this swipe back and forth motion. Some people do circles. I personally try to do circles only because it blends it. Say what you want to do is you want to get into the hollow point right here where your cheeks. Sometimes sucking in doing that little fish face helps if you're not sure exactly where you're supposed to put it in. Is number 2. Now we're going to do underneath this for us women that are a little thicker like me. Contour underneath. You kind of want to give your face a little more chiseled look, and also it makes makes our face appear a little thinner. Eyes. And we're going to take this little brush. This is the accent brush from Real Techniques, and we're going to take the sparkling punch, and we're going to put it right under here. I love to put, sometimes you can find some of the best things, little gems at the drugstore. I know everyone thinks high-end is always the best, but I have to admit, I definitely do use drugstore products. One of my favorite highlighters is Hollywood Boulevard from Wet n Wild, Fergie. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and put that in the corner right here. Now for blush, I'm going to go ahead and use the one from the Tarte palette. Oh, something's in my eye. I have very long lashes. I'm half French, so that's why I normally don't wear fake lashes, because I have really, really long lashes. So, taking an e.l.f. brush. And if you smile, you'll be able to tell where the apples and cheeks are. Now, as women of color, we don't really need a whole lot of blush, just enough to give you like someone pinched your cheeks. And I'm taking an e.l.f. bronzer brush, and I'm just going to squeeze it. Tap off the excess, squeeze it, and go down. Now, depending on how comfortable you are with your nose, I'm comfortable with my nose. I have, like I said, I'm mixed. I don't have too wide of a nose. I don't have too thin of a nose. So I don't really contour my nose too much. Only a little. And we're going to use this Fergie highlighter again. Now I love a strong highlighter. And you want to put that right here on top of your cheekbones. Cool. My fiance has gotten me sick. You're sleeping on the couch tonight, Marvin. That's fine. And I add a little bit to the tip of my nose and right above my eyebrows, just to give it some shimmer. Now, to blend everything in, I normally take this brush, number 2 by bhcosmetics, and just go over everything. Make sure it all blends together. In case I got a little heavy-handed on one particular item. Now I don't overline my lips too much because I'm comfortable with my lips. I'm fine with them. And we're going to use this Rimmel. I have to say, I'm just getting into the liquid lipsticks, and oh my goodness, where have I been? Like, they are fabulous. Now I know I was supposed to wait till it dried. And I'm going to go over it with Miss Manga. I absolutely love this mascara. And that completes our look. Thank you, everyone. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.